What's up, guys? Here we are today with Mr. Larry Larue, the inventor of the last gun rack, and these things look awesome. So Larry, walk us through your gun rack, show us the cool parts, show us what it's made of, and yeah.
This last gun rack, hi everybody, this is Larry Larue with Leaning Lures. I invented the 4 versions of the last gun rack. What's really cool about this gun rack is that I made it in such a way to where it holds 6 different airbrushes, and it holds the high lines, and it holds the eclipses, and it's very universal. This is very adjustable for the workstation. It goes up and down as the artist per se wants to use a lower end on it, but the rod is also high, and the reason why it made it higher was for the hoses to lay with the things down to the table. The clamping system is a removable part. It comes apart and it's extremely powerful, and it's got a sloped angle on this clamp that will bite, and it will protect your tables. Even if it's a beautiful piece of wood, it will not crush it, but it will also keep it very tight to the table. This is a very highly constructed, it's made out of engineered with high-grade surgical material aluminum. And
yeah,
so
I noticed right away that they're like heavy. You ain't gonna break this even if you drop it.
No, they're not gonna be. And the thing that's interesting is that this will also hold the TH2 spray guns, the Gretex spray airbrushes, Pashish, and this. Okay, Mike's using this one here.
So it has the angle built in, so it'll hold even the airbrushes with that nice air, passage.
Now this is the 2 gun rack airbrush station. And this also has the smaller clamping system that I sell separately. And well, the whole assembly's together, but it's together. This is a very interesting 2 gun rack. This will hold long, big spray guns, 400s, automotive, bigger spray guns for spraying around cars, and it will hang totally. Also, it holds the Roth Flake 3.0 bombers, and I checked that out perfectly. I have 2 bombers. I use them all the time. What's very cool about this is it also has the same feature of the saddles that will also hold for static spray guns, which the mini jets, which I love to use myself. And what's cool about it is, again, you can adjust downward on the single gun rack. This is meant for the airbrusher, but it's also a universal to where it holds spray guns also. So whatever you're doing at your workstation, it's very removable. You can take this and have different clamps and move the rod and the location in any place you would like to go in your workshop. Now this is for this one. Okay, this here is the Mach 2 version of the last gun rack. This has a swing arm, that's 2 of them, 12-inch swing arm and an 8-inch swing arm. This also is very adjustable. It has where you put 6 guns, and it also, if you want to, totally get them out of the way on your workbench. It's perfectly even up and flush, where your hoses and everything lay flush with the filters and the disconnects all between the gun rack. You just have to slide it out a little bit because it is an arm. But what's most important is when you have them disconnected, you can also push it out of the way, and it's totally there. But all your airbrushes are there for your workstation. Then you can have this one move this way per se, and if you have the TH models or the smaller guns, you can put on the 2 gun rack, which is the same as the single gun rack. So the trays are what's most important. They hold all guns, spray airbrushes, all combined for the use of the airbrusher. But what's really cool is I made it to where you can do all kinds of different parts of this. You can take this apart here, up here per se, and you want to take this part off if somebody wanted to, and move this arm back where this comes apart here, and you take this plate off per se, and you can play with it. Anybody wants to play with it, they can play with it. It moves here. You can swivel this over here, put the 8-inch arm on, and then you can put the second gun rack here and keep your trays over, and then you can have the doubles if you want to. Now the only thing about that is also then you can bring this back over here and put this back here and readjust here, and you can have your gun rack this way if you want it to be. The thing that's featured differently is I sell it as the unit this way, but you can get additional arms and a parts tray that's added to it, and you can bring it out this way, and you can actually add another arm to it per se, and put another armed gun over this way because the rod shaft is long enough. So you can have so many different versatilities of your gun rack. The thing about it is, unless you have it in front of you and you're really playing with it, and you're sitting there putting it at your workstation or your airbrush station, you just don't know what you can do. It can do all kinds of stuff.
That's awesome. Fully modular. You can just change it however you feel comfortable.
You can get a hold of me, Larry Larue in Oregon. Larry F. Larue, be my Facebook friend, and I can hook you up. So thank you very much. So Michael, what do you think about what you see here?
I really think if you buy these, you're gonna have it forever. That's what it feels like. And honestly, I feel like even if you start with one of these, and then you could add handles and like the arms to it.
Yes.
So if you're like if you're on the edge, you don't know, you could order the 2-1, and then once you fall in love with it, which I guarantee you will, because it looks like it really holds your airbrushes really good. It's really sturdy, like made out of metal, no plastic here. Yeah, honestly, I would recommend it just by looking at it. So definitely, guys.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, definitely, I would recommend this if you're interested in a nice gun rack. I know mine like has plastic bits and it's falling apart.
This this is warranted, okay, for life. So this thing will never break unless you hit it with a sledgehammer or roll over it in the truck, and it still won't break.
Yeah, you'd probably have to drop this from really, really high to even put a dent in it. It's really thick and like, yeah, it's sturdy as hell.
I know the cost is a little, the cost is a high line item. And the reason being is because of a modular system and the high grade. It's like buying a micron airbrush.
Anything worth having always costs a little bit more.
Yes.
And especially if it's going to last forever, the last gun rack.
Hey, thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Mike.
It was awesome checking out your products.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Okay, bye-bye.
Later.